In 2023, Napoli won a historic Serie A for the first time since their Diego Maradona days. Led by Luciano Spalletti and with breakout seasons from Kvaratskhelia, Kim Min-jae, and Victor Osimhen. While they did lose Kim Min-jae to Bayern Munich, they managed to keep their two biggest stars and the core of their squad, so it seemed likely that Napoli would challenge for the title again the following year. What followed, however, was an absolute disaster. Napoli was in shambolic form and ended up finishing on 53 points in 10th place, almost 40 points behind what they had achieved last season. So what happened? Well, the key factor was that they lost Spalletti after tensions broke out between him and the ever-controversial Napoli owner Aurelio De Laurentiis. They tried to replace him with 3 different managers over the course of the season, but nothing stuck. On top of this, they lost key players like Piotr Zielinski and Victor Osimhen. It looked like what happened in 2023 was just a blip of good fortune, and that Napoli was now back down at their true level. But that couldn't be further from the truth. As of the end of January 2025, they now sit back at the top of Serie A, so how are Napoli back at their best? Napoli's success this season all stems from one man, Billy Gilmour. No, one of the best managers in the world, Antonio Conte. He's had amazing success at every single club he's managed. In all seriousness, if you need a man to quickly transform your club from a mid-table side to title contenders, he's the one to do it. Let's go back to Chelsea in 2016, an eerily similar situation to Napoli's. Chelsea had also finished in 10th place after having won the league the season before. Conte then took them over and delivered one of the best seasons in the club's history. And he's working the same magic with Napoli this season. Perhaps what's most impressive about Conte this season has been his signings. Buongiorno and Spinazzola have both been great pickups to bolster the defense, but it's these next 3 players that I think will go down as some of the transfers of this season. First is Scott McTominay, who traded his career coming off the bench at the hellhole that is Man United right now, for starting in midfield for the first place team in Serie A and living in sunny Napoli. It's a testament to his loyalty to Man United that he didn't move away sooner. Conte also signed Romelu Lukaku to accomplish the seemingly impossible task of replacing Victor Osimhen. Lukaku is such a gamble. He'll either play as one of the best strikers in the world or completely flop. Luckily for Conte, it's the former this season. While he hasn't scored an insane amount of goals, he scores at important moments, and his link-up play has been crucial. Another signing that went under the radar when it was made was David Neres from Benfica. The tricky Brazilian winger was first introduced off the bench for Kvara, but now that Kvaratskhelia has left his beloved Napoli to pursue better things at PSG, Neres now has the task of replacing him completely. He's impressed every time he's played, so even though we might not see him reach the same heights that Kvara did with Napoli, I think he will play a key role in their pursuit for the title this season. Something interesting about this group of players is that they forced Conte to switch away from his trademark 3-4-3 formation. He did play this way for the first few games, but soon found that the midfield trio of Lobotka, Zambo Anguissa, and McTominay was far too good to leave one of them on the bench. So he ditched the wingbacks in favor of an additional midfielder and now plays in a more traditional 4-3-3. Napoli have been in excellent form recently, having picked up 2 huge wins. They scored late to beat title rivals Atalanta 3-2 and came back from being 1-0 down to beat Juventus 2-1. Napoli are top of the Serie A right now, but Atalanta and Inter are nipping at their heels. And with the squad that Inter have, it's difficult not to consider them as favorites. The two already met and drew 1-1, but their rematch on March 2nd will surely decide the title. Personally, I think Conte's magic, as well as the clutch goals that Lukaku, McTominay, Politano, and Anguissa have been giving them lately, will be enough to see them win the title. From champions, to mid-table, to champions. What a story Napoli are telling. But now it's up to you watching at home. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Can Napoli win the title? What's impressed you most about them so far? If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to Footballers for more videos like this one.